least over the last night or so. Stormcast not doing a great job of showing the storms that we're seeing right now and the initial convection that we're seeing on this side of the state, but I'll take you through what it does do overnight, because I think the storms that we're seeing on this side of the state could play a part in what we see overnight. But we'll see this wave push into north and north central portions of Nebraska largely by midnight, and you can see them starting to organize by that time too. And we'll talk about some of the threats here in just a second, but this is where we'll likely see most of the severe weather chances overnight and into early Monday. We have an isolated chance to see some storms in southeast Nebraska before this wave even gets here. This is about 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. We could see some of these scattered storms develop just along the Missouri River and quickly push east before, as you can see, these are starting to organize and could be bringing large hail and damaging winds throughout the evening. But as you can see, once it gets here, very scattered in nature. We might see some light showers throughout the early morning hours tomorrow. Again, I think a lot of the activity we're seeing this afternoon and evening will limit what we see throughout the day tomorrow, and then we'll gradually see clearing skies throughout the day and mainly be partly sunny throughout the day and limit some of our temperatures during the afternoon hours. So for this reason, marginal risk through much of southeast Nebraska, really a slight risk for most of the northern portion of Nebraska going through tonight. I think that's where we see the best chance for severe weather, including large hail as these storms start to get going off of and into the panhandle. Could be a chance that we could see 2-inch or larger hail in some of these spots. That's what that hatched area means. And then damaging wind also possible, especially as these storms first start to get going in that part of the state. And then an isolated tornado too will be something to watch out for. Of course, we'll continue to monitor these in the coming hours and overnight. Here closer to home though, I think temperatures will be cooling into the upper 60s, if not lower 70s, with that chance of storms first off to the west before we see and eventually maybe see some scattered activity out of this by the morning. Largely, temperatures going to be similar across southeast Nebraska tonight with light east winds going into tomorrow afternoon. I think, again, cloud cover will limit some of our temperatures throughout the day, largely going to be in the middle 80s with gradual clearing by the afternoon. Warmer temperatures to the south and west, largely across southern portions of Nebraska closer to the Kansas border. As you can see, we've had to scale back temperatures a little bit. I still think Wednesday could be largely our warmest temperatures of next week, with temperatures still only in the lower 90s. So trending more seasonal for this time of the year. Temperatures in the lower 80s towards the end of the 10-day outlook as we look at the first week of August. And as you can see, continual storm chances almost nightly throughout this week too that we'll be monitoring as the day comes. But of course, we've got a chance tonight. We'll continue to bring you the latest and continue to track those storms as they move east towards our area.